students. Today we discuss more about body movements of some animals. Animals move with the help of muscles and bones, but there are some animals which do not have bones. Let us discuss how do these animals move. For example, movement of earthworm, snail, cockroach, fish, birds and snake. An earthworm is an animal without bones. Its body is made up of many segments, ring-like structures joined together. Each ring-like structure is provided with this little finger-like structure called Cbse for movement. It is very small. Earthworm slides on ground. The hind part or back part of the earthworm, it fixes with the ground with the help of Cbse, and the anterior part, the earthworm elongates forward. First it loses the Cbse, then the circular muscles of this part contract, thereby making the anterior part elongated and move in forward direction. So, the forward part, anterior part of the earthworm elongates by contraction of the circular muscles, the Cbse loosen, and the anterior part moves a little ahead. Then, the Cbse of the anterior part, the earthworm fixes, and the longitudinal muscles along the body. It contracts and the Cbse loosens the ground. The back part is dragged in the forward direction. Thus, the earthworm moves in the forward direction a little. So, by elongating the forward part, fixing it in forward position, it drags the backward part in the forward direction. Thus, slowly it moves in the forward direction. Now, snail is an animal without bones, but it possesses a strong protective shell. Inside the shell remains the body of the snail. The body doesn't contain bones. The shell of the snail is useful only for protection. The body of the snail, when the snail has to move, comes out of the snail's shell. This is called foot of the snail. And the anterior part, there are some antenna-like structures and sensors. The foot slides on the ground in forward direction. It elongates. Then it fixes itself in the forward direction, forward position, and drags the back part along with it in the forward direction, like a thumb. So, the snail carries the shell with itself. It slides with the help of the foot. It also secretes a slippery substance to make the ground slippery, facilitating the motion of the snail in forward direction. If we observe behind the snail, we find a track of slippery substance on the ground. the snake moves very slowly, but it tries to go ahead in search of shelter, food and protection. Now about cockroach. Cockroach is an insect. It has no bones, but it possesses strong covering of strong substance called chitin. It is the exoskeleton of cockroach. The body of the cockroach is also segmented. There are 3 pairs of legs, 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. Totally 6 legs. Cockroach possesses. The legs are hollow tube-like structures. They are attached with muscles to the body, and as the muscles contract, cockroach is capable of moving. Now, how does a cockroach move? Cockroach has 3 pairs of legs. So 2 legs of one side and 1 leg of the other side, the cockroach keeps fixed on the ground, lifting 2 pairs of the leg on the other side and 1 pair on the first side. Lifting, it moves the legs forward. Then keeping the legs forward, it fixes the legs and again lifts the other 3 legs. So 2 pair of one side legs and 1 leg of the other side. 2 legs of one side and 1 leg of the other side. It moves at a time in forward, keeping balance with the other 3. Then it makes these 3 legs fixed and lifts the other 3 remaining 3 legs in the forward direction. Thus, the cockroach is always in balance with the help of 3 legs, out of which 2 remain on one side and 1 remains on the other side. When the other 2 legs of one side move, 1 leg of the other side move with them. The cockroach moves with the help of 3 legs. It remains steady in balance with the help of 3 legs. So it always able to keep its balance and move forward with 2 legs and 1 leg. Forward direction, they become fixed, and the 2 legs of this side and 1 leg of the other side moving forward. It moves very rapidly in the forward direction and never losing balance. So we have observed the cockroaches moving very rapidly because it has about 3 pairs of legs, out of which 3 are used for balancing, the other 3 for moving, and the moving legs are then alternatively made steady to keep balance, and steady legs are made to move forward. Thus, the cockroach can move very fast. Moreover, the cockroach has 2 pairs of wings. 1 pair of thick wings which are used for protection, and below that there is another pair of thin wings which are used for flying a little. The cockroach uplifts its strong and tough wings and vibrates thin wings up and down, helping it to fly to some extent, so that it is able to fly a short distance. Thus, cockroach is capable of moving with the help of legs as well as wings. Now, fish is an aquatic animal. It has no legs, no limbs for motion. It has to swim in water. Therefore, its body is of streamlined type of shape. Now, what is a streamlined type of shape of the body? Anterior pointed part, posterior pointed part, and middle thick part makes the body streamlined shape, so that it can move easily in water. A fish has a tail fin. Tail fin, the fish vibrates sideways. As the fish vibrates, pushes the tail fin on one side, it gives fish a forward and sideways push. Then the fish moves the tail fin the other side. It again gives a forward push and a sideways push on the opposite side. The sideways push of one side and opposite side get cancelled, and by forward push the fish is able to move in forward direction. A fish has also other fins on its body. These fins help to keep balance and maintain the direction of motion. Thus, the fish makes movement with the help of the fins of its body. Now, birds, movement of birds. Birds are aerial animals. Their body is adapted or suitable to live in aerial surrounding. They are also provided with tough and light feathers. Feathers is a characteristic of birds. The anterior limbs are modified into wings, and posterior limbs or hind limbs are used as legs for standing, walking, or perching. When a bird is in flight and as it gives a downward stroke of its wings, the push of air helps the bird to fly up and forward. The wings are attached with the body by strong flight muscles. There are a pair of muscles of which one pair is used for downward stroke of the wings. These pairs then contract the wings bit downwards, helping the bird to fly up and move forward. The other pair of muscles uplift the downward wings to upward position, which is called upward stroke, while making the wings to move upward. They are a little folded, so that the resistance of the air is reduced, and as the wings move upward, the downward push is reduced to help remain in air. Again, as the The strong downward contracting muscles are used to grip the wings in downward position. Thus, by the movement of the wings up and down, the bird is able to fly in air and move forward. The fin tail helps to keep the balance as well as change the direction. About snake. Snake has bones and ribs, but it doesn't have legs, so it slides making loops of its body. The sideways loops help the body to fix, and the loops which are in anterior direction, these loops help to move forward. Thus, by sliding on the ground, the snake is able to move forward. The snake cannot move straightway forward. It has to move by making loops of its body to hold the ground, to give backward push to help itself to move forward. So the motion of the snake we call slithering motion. Dear students, this way we try to learn various types of motions of body parts of various animals. Thank you.